I think we are now streaming. Hello, and welcome to Last Time on Video Games, the one where we all die.
Hey, this is on the most important day of the year. Like, we all know that, right?
What?
Because it's Zach's birthday.
It is indeed my birthday.
Happy birthday, Zach.
There we go.
Thank you, Ed.
I feel like these are not the survivors we normally have access to. I mean, I definitely recognize some Bill.
These are normal.
I also have Lori,
I mean,
because that's,
like,
I think, the one DLC I own.
You know, at some point I should really buy some DLC for this game.
Why?
I refuse to spend money on it.
We don't play this game enough.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I feel
I
like
mean-
we play it enough.
I have DLC for it because I wanted to, obviously, but it's not like we play it a whole hell of a lot, so
At least twice a year.
I guess.
At least twice a year.
Well, we play it at least once a year, usually around Halloween.
I feel like we usually have another one sprinkled in there.
You know, I kind of wish they'd set it up so that it would tell me what the what some of the abilities actually are, or what the buttons do. Because, like, use the active ability to do this thing. I don't know what button.
Like, great.
It's either E or R or F or Q or right click or left click.
I think it's left control. I think it's control for me. But
Possibly.
they did not. They and even in the killer controls, I have use power, secondary power,
I
drop
think when
survivor,
you-
and pick up survivor and interactions. Whereas, like, when I'm looking at the do this thing for your character, it doesn't tell me. It tells me press the active ability button. I don't know what that is.
Do we have any, have we heard from Jeremy?
Not
He
yet.
says It's going to be a little late for good family reasons. I don't know what those are, but he's a little past, a little late.
Well, shall we try a round before he shows up?
Yeah, I'm just picking my perks right now.
Ah.
I forget what the heck my character is. Not that it matters because we're playing a custom match, so I have access to everything.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I've thought about, like, okay, we should just, like, remove those because we spend so much time tinkering with them at the beginning.
I mean, I feel like the perks are kind of necessary to not die.
I don't know about that. I mean, I did pretty well before we found out where the perks were or how to play with them.
I'm gonna go upstairs because it's girls' night chat.
Oh, was that scheduled for tonight?
It was
Oh.
scheduled for Friday, but we rescheduled.
I didn't remember that at all.
Neither did I. It's good that Fielda texted me.
Also, I'm good to go whenever. I guess I readied, so...
I'm waiting on Ed.
It says I'm ready.
Well, you're not.
Did you click the ready button?
Yeah. It's sitting here. I've got an unready button. I clicked it a couple times.
Yeah, don't. It is now. There we go. I think what might have happened is you were readied and then you told it to do something else, which threw it off.
It was still saying that I was ready, so I just toggled it to see if that.
That was going to be what I suggested as well. I'm connecting to other players apparently.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, this is starting off wonderfully.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
it almost did something.
There it goes.
Hey!
I don't know what they did, but they did something at some point during this that made the thing like load weirdly. Oh, hey, Jeremy.
Terrible timing.
We literally just started a match.
Can't hear you.
Okay.
I wonder if his headset is off, and he just doesn't realize it.
I wonder if Discord is just
No,
being
Discord just
difficult.
doesn't. Yeah, I was like, Discord just doesn't like him.
Oh wow, this is about the worst possible map.
I have to update because when I tried to do it earlier, the power rebelled against me.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
this
know
is
where
what it's like.
anything is.
Yeah, so shouldn't reading the map, like, mark a generator or something?
Dunno.
That's not a generator.
Does anyone remember what the QuickTime key was?
Spacebar.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Oh, shit.
I feel like this character's limbs are not in proportion to a normal human body. Do we know what hunter Zach is playing?
No.
I'll let you know once I get on the hook. Huh. Was somebody playing with the map a minute ago?
Yeah.
Oh, because for a second there I had everything outlined and then it went away.
Yeah, one of the add-ons I took for it is the outlines show up for everyone else. Seemed like a pretty useful addition.
How do I
What do I do here?
pick you up?
I don't know. I just had a chain bar and didn't know what that did.
And I had a flashlight.
Yep, now's not a good time to be around me. Oh, come on!
Oh, I'm just an idiot. I need to attack. That's why.
You see the guy with the harpoon?
Yeah.
He looked kind of like a plague doctor, really.
Jonathan Harpoonman.
How did you guys manage to blow up 3 at the same time?
Hello, Zach. Bye, Zach. Yeah, that almost worked. Oh, can you not open doors? That's lame. I'm wiggling. Not hard enough.
Now where's Ed?
I can't fucking find anything in this map.
Yeah, everything kind of blends in, especially since there's a bunch of, like, electrical equipment that doesn't actually do anything.
Are you still on hook, Tyler?
Yep. I've got plenty of health. I figure I can take some time. You're looking askance at something. Is it...
Hi, Kevin.
Well, that was interesting coding.
What? What happened?
When you opened the door, I shunted to the right of the thing.
Oh. Yeah, I saw
So,
you
like-
starting to go over that way, so I climbed over the window, but you never actually finished traversing over to the window, so I figured you must be hiding in that cabinet.
I couldn't see you at all, but like I don't know where fucking anything is. I found one generator.
I only know where things are because I'm seeing the generators through the wall.
Are they all kind of in the middle too?
No, I found two near the
they're-
edges.
They're kind of everywhere. Like they're all over the map. So like I don't know how to describe it without, because I don't have any like landmarks to tell you. Like there's two really close to where you were in like a big open middle area. Now where's Ed hiding?
What I found about games like this is that
Oh, no.
everyone hates hospitals.
Well, this isn't a hospital. I think this is like, it's not the Saw basement.
I don't know. I just saw a big old green cross or a big old red cross. So,
It's only you, Ed.
and soon it will be no one.
Oh shit.
Woo! I bet that was 100% what you were expecting to happen there, Ed.
What?
When you vaulted.
Well, I was fully expecting to die, so maybe. How many more generators do we need?
3 to be able to activate the gate.
And Jeremy's got his game ready to go.
3 minutes.
Oh, well in that case I
Although-
can dick around with Zach for 3 minutes.
Although, a minute ago it said 27 minutes, and a minute before that it said 4 hours, so...
Also, I'm pretty sure you start alerting if you don't interact with a generator after a certain amount of time.
There's a generator down here?
You have to interact with something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a generator, I believe.
Hi, Ed.
Don't get high in the horror movie, Ed. That only works out in Cabin in the Woods.
So did you try and get off the hook, Ed?
A little bit, but it pretty much just immediately killed me.
Probably because you were the last man standing.
Yeah. Like it immediately put me into the struggle thing.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
have you been on a hook
that,
before?
that
No.
animation. Are you guys seeing the killer, like, victory screen?
Nope.
Nope.
I just
Oh,
see us running through a field dead.
Yeah, I was like, I somehow jumped out of the match early.
So I'm looking at it, and you know how it shows the guy walking? But he's walking normal speed, like just a leisurely stroll, but the ground is screaming past him like he was sprinting.
7 League boots, yo.
I must have gotten tier 2 boots at some point.
And you're making me want to play WoW. I don't have time for that. I don't have a job.
He's kind of fun.
We're trying to decide which ones do not get to belong in the box.
Okay,
Oh no,
now,
that's a lot. We have
now my
like a
time
shoebox full
remaining
of
is going
acrylics,
up.
so-
Oh, I haven't.
Is it fully
Yeah,
downloaded?
it's really good for those.
No, it's at
specifically,
1.5 gig of 2.2.
Oh, yours is more than mine was. Mine was at 1.5, and that's when the thing kept going up for some strange reason.
Yeah, mine was at 1.5, but now it's going down again. So it did spike up. It might be that it's 2 patches.
Entirely possible.
No, although it's just sitting on 45 seconds. But the number downloaded is going up, just not the time remaining estimate.
Once I figured out how to get the the chain to work.
Alright, so here's a question for you guys. Do you think tremendously increases or considerably increases is more?
I think tremendously.
Is more, but
I
it
would
also
say
increases.
tremendously.
I'm also going to say it probably also increases battery consumption if you keep reading.
Well, no, I'm looking at a healing kit. So there's the Ranger Med Kit, which has 32 charges and tremendously increases the speed that you heal others. Or there's the All Hallows Eve Lunchbox, which only has 24 charges, but considerably increases the speed that you heal others.
Definitely considerably.
A killer's guide to slightly, moderately, considerably, and tremendously.
So tremendously is better, alright.
I
I-
thought this was the intro to it.
Also, that lunchbox makes you much more visible.
I do kind of wish you could.
We were missing huge as one of the classifications there.
I wish you could. Is there a way to set map?
You can affect which map it is
Oh, yeah,
with
I
the
can
offering.
specifically tell. Well, no, I mean like as a match management, I can specifically choose a map if I want.
Yeah, I was gonna say because we're doing a custom map, you should, or a custom match, you should be able to just choose it, right?
Yeah, but I'm not sure I want it. Which one is the Saw one? I think that's the the game.
We should also invite a Jeremy now that he is on. Oh wait,
I'm downloaded, but I'm sitting at 4.5 minutes to install.
Yeah, that's what I think mine was doing. Unfortunately, I can't like. I wish I could remove the game from it because I really don't like that map. But it's like I have to pick the specific map
You can't pick a well. You
or
could just
have it
roll
be
a-
random.
You could roll a real ass dice and do semi-random. I know you have some real ass dice down there.
I'm not sure you want to be rolling your ass dice.
Hey, speaking, did you watch that trailer I sent you, Tyler?
Oh yeah, why is that? Why?
That's the most Kingdom Hearts cut I can imagine.
There are 35 maps.
That doesn't
Oh.
sound right at all.
Roll 2d20 then.
I've got a D30 if we have 5 maps we don't like.
Problem is we don't play enough of this game to really say
No.
one way or the other. So it's
Yeah.
as easy as
Irregardless of what map we're on, I'm gonna be like, I don't know where anything is. This is so dumb.
yeah. That's just gonna.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Irregardless is not a word.
Irregardless of whether or not it's a word.
Perfectly.
That's
crummy
irrelevant. It
word.
has nothing to do with elephants.
You're Tusculus?
Oh, hey, my print finished.
What are you printing?
Open lock stuff.
Open lock?
Are you making lockpicks?
Nah, it's D&D terrain. I made a. I think I showed it off on something.
Yeah,
the other
you
day.
did.
Yeah, I made a circle.
Oh, okay. I mean, obviously that's not quite as useful for our current game because
Right.
it's entirely online.
Yeah. But it's something that I've wanted for a while, and I finally have a printer to deal with it.
That's fair enough.
I'm now down to 2 minutes.
Oh man.
So one of those funny things, I'm actually watching Lodos War backwards.
What?
So
Why?
you should watch it forwards.
Well, so they have the box that I got is like a not a collector's edition, but like a re-release that includes the OVAs and the series. The series turns out came after chronologically in the universe the OVAs. So being lazy, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna watch the series and then I'll watch the OVAs because that's how everything else works.
It seems like a tremendously small amount of work it would be to do it correctly instead.
Have you met Zach?
Once or twice.
And when I started it, I wasn't entirely sure because I know that Record of Lodos War actually starts with a in media res episode that happens in like the middle,
59 seconds.
and I was working at the time, so
Weren't clear which way it went. Didn't bother to wiki it.
I didn't figure I would need to wiki it because of the fact that OVAs almost always come after the series itself.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're the pilot.
Yeah, I was gonna say before is not tremendously
So
uncommon,
close.
especially in the 90s. Even
But
like
as far
Ancient
as, like-
But this is a
Bride,
lot
I'm
better
pretty
than
sure, is
the
OVA
13
based.
left. So
But the thing is, like, all of the stuff that I was
now
familiar
you just
with,
have to use
the OVAs
some of
and
those
stuff
before
came
getting any more.
after the series.
The problem is I keep
was
picking up
over.
very specific colors, so I'm like, I could probably just blend these, but instead I need this absurdly specific turquoise.
I decided to move one of the 3 buttons.
What?
Sorry, we were
You heard
talking
him. He
about
needs a absurdly specific
piles of
turquoise.
acrylic paint.
Look, I've been.
This,
there
this is
before.
the downside of not being on push to talk.
Just mute yourself.
Ready
Never.
in approximately 2 hours. What is it?
Did you run out of hard drive space?
I no, it's finished installing, and now I'm in preparing to launch.
Oh, okay.
We're down to 4 minutes to launch, although it seems like that should be. Okay, we're holding steady at 3 minutes now. Oh wait, 4 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. 3 minutes 31 seconds. 2 minutes. 2 minutes 44 seconds. 3 minutes 44 seconds. 4 minutes 43 seconds.
I feel
5
like you're just
minutes
rolling
and
random numbers at this
6,
point.
7,
What is the point of a time?
9, 10.
What is
One.
the point of giving you a countdown when it's just going to give you every number imaginable?
1 minute 45 seconds. 2 minutes 10. The bars are filling up. Now it's starting at 1 minute 7 seconds, counting to 2 minutes 15 seconds, and restarting.
That makes sense.
So if I end up in like Wonderland or the digital world or something, you guys will look for me, right? You'll be the 8th childs.
It's Jeremy. He's full of bugs.
God, these are pretty but useless dice.
Describes most dice.
No, these are extra useless. They got Roman numerals, and some of them have dots. They're terrible. I think I posted a picture of them.
I just went 11 minutes 4 seconds to 39 seconds.
I mean, listen, Jeremy. This would be a really, really bad Sword Art Online situation, you do not want to be trapped in Dead by Daylight.
I mean, that just makes me a Dead by Daylight character, right? Which
Yeah,
does not
I
seem
think
great either
canonically
way.
that's just how they end up there, is they get
I
dot
mean-
hacked.
That's also canonically how the murderers happen there, though. So, you know, I could be the fat nerd who wants revenge. I could be the Spider-Man murderer. Spend the rest of eternity thrusting hot chicks onto hooks.
Kinky?
Not my thing, but I think if it was all I had, I could learn to like it.
As Alex is fond of saying, given enough time, humans will learn to fetishize anything.
The internet really upped our timetable. Up 2 seconds. No timer.
7 years.
No bar. Hey! Easy anti-cheat.
Not so easy now.
Jeremy immediately gets kicked upon entering the game. I'm sorry, you have been VACT banned. What? What?
Doesn't even use that.
Okay. I'm loading. This game uses autosave.
Speaking of D&D,
Jeremy is also apparently offline.
Good.
I had to re-sign into my friends list in order to
Show up as online.
show up as online. Like, I went to go click on my friends list, and it's like, you've been disconnected from friends. It's like, why?
I just sent you an invite to the lobby, Jeremy.
Oh,
Welcome to
what
the party,
achievements
pal.
could I get? Get more than 8,000 blood points.
Where do I accept that through Steam or through?
I sent it
Steam.
through Steam.
You send it again because I do not seem to have gotten it.
Well, now Dead by Daylight knows you're online, but it won't let me invite you through there.
Good.
Okay, I sent it again on Steam. Yeah, this is what happened with Kevin too.
it's not showing.
Okay, I got 2 invites now,
Now you're
and I
playing.
accept them.
Triple
should be able
click.
to-
It says I have 2 unread messages. There we go.
I sent another one.
No, okay. Ed's like, it says I have 2 messages from Zach I cannot read, but I accepted Ed's invite.
Close enough.
I helped.
Yay!
Oh, and I'm the murderer?
No, you're not.
Now, you are Dwight
Okay,
Fairfield.
Steve.
He looks like he's a murderer, but he's not.
I mean, he's clearly a serial killer, just not the one we're worried about right now.
Exactly. He's the
He
one that's
has
going to
yet
go
to
off the
act-
deep end when he
he's-
steals his stapler.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay,
he's a
all of
he's
my
a potential
DLC
serial killer.
does not seem to be.
That's always my low effort Halloween costume, is potential serial killer.
Huh.
You never know.
1 second, guys.
Do you just walk around with a red swing line?
No, I just put on my extremely programmery outfits. Have you guys ever taken that quiz that's serial killer or programming language inventor? It's hard to tell.
Both.
The marker is listed as it should allow all of that stuff. I'm not sure why it's not.
No, I was a bunch I bought while I was making that load, and that doesn't seem to have unlocked. The stuff I
Oh,
had before
okay.
seems to have. So I guess I'll just have to be Detective Tap again.
Let me guess. You picked up the Silent Hill.
Detective Tap.
I also picked up the Stranger Things because it would not.
Oh, that's right, you were playing a Demigorgon the last time we were playing this, like forever ago.
I was playing the Demigorgon.
Yeah, it would not. Okay, now the game's just freaking the fuck out. Please let me change my survivor. I click on the survivor, and then
I'm seeing you as Tap.
Yep, you're
Okay.
currently Detective Tap
Cool.
with 2 P's.
Cool, on my screen I am still that programmer guy.
It's a good sign.
We've got a
I
good
mean, we
feeling
are-
about this.
Yeah, it's like we already had the one visual glitch of, like, if it had worked the way it actually, like, worked in the thing, where Zach opened up the locker I was hiding in, I shunted my way out of it, so he just opened it up to an empty locker, and was like, damn, and shut it, that would have been great.
Alright, I'm running... It looks like Kevin and I are running medkits.
Still looking at my perks.
I got a flashlight.
Doesn't really matter what I have.
I mean, in case we can heal each other. And one toolbox might be good, Jeremy, if you're taking equipment and things
will
related
be
to
eventually.
or to repairing the generators faster.
Last match
Question
I found one generator that Zach was right next to.
Maybe we should just play on one map that we all don't hate, just so that we all, like, learn it well enough.
Eh.
I kind of like not knowing because, like, none of us know where anything is.
Well, yeah, but if we all play on the same map, then we all know where everything is, which might actually allow us to play the game as opposed to wander blindly and then get murdered.
I'm pretty sure that is the game, Tyler.
I think that you don't wander blindly after a while.
Well, I'm sure once you learn the maps, you know general spawn locations. They're still somewhat randomized. I just don't want to put in the time
That's fair.
We decided tremendously.
to
with
even
that,
learn
right?
a single map. We decided what?
Tremendously
Tremendous.
was better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huge.
It's a pinch more than a skosh, but a tad more, or a tad
Oh.
less than a smidgen.
A pinch is an actual unit of measurement, it turns
And
out.
so is a slug. Like,
Yep.
And an ox head.
Oh, I was totally wrong. This lady was not the inventor of a programming language. She killed a bunch of people who lived in her house and then sold her social security
Well, the good
information.
news is that I was done making it, just as I got disconnected. So
Oh.
I
Hi
could,
everybody, thanks for tuning into this stream.
I sent you an
We're,
invite, Jeremy.
hopefully it saved everything I just did.
nope.
Nope.
No, it definitely does not save loadouts because it's a
Good.
custom match.
It actually remembered mine.
Oh well, it did not remember any of
Not
mine.
remember mine.
It did not remember my add-ons, but it remembered my perks and my offering.
I think it's because the add-ons are usually
Consumable.
expended.
Yeah.
Don't we have like infinite amounts of them though?
We did.
Yes.
On this one, yeah, it's because it's just set to have everything unlocked.
Yeah.
What you're supposed to do with this is
Unlock.
unlock them through playing the character and all that. But as Kevin noted, I can't be asked.
Removed from lobby.
I didn't do that.
It just said this did not say I was disconnected. This just said you have been removed from the lobby.
Yeah, well, I just sent you an invite again.
Starting to sound like this is a bust.
Okay, third time's the charm.
We
Look,
did
here
have
for a second.
a bunch of problems with it earlier. I wonder if it would just help the thing to not use any. It'll just turn off all the perks.
Connection has been lost. I'm gonna try changing the way I can connect to the internet and see if that is the problem.
That is a solution because, like, none of us are having any issues.
Actually, the party has been lost. Can I get another invite?
Yeah, sure.
Quick, bombard him with invites.
Jeez.
I wasn't actually expecting that to work nearly as well as it did.
Okay. Tap. Tap gets perks. Cool. You've told me 6 times now.
Every time we play this, I can't help but remember trying to play that god-awful, like, knockoff one that Tyler found.
Yep, hatred or whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, damned?
Damn.
Yeah.
Damnation,
To
yeah.
be fair, that existed before this game existed. It's just also much worse.
Isn't there
I
one
thought-
with a shark?
With a, did he say a shark?
Yes.
I
Yes.
know Evolve was one.
No, there's a kind of similar style game where it's sharks versus divers.
I've been
And the-
removed from the lobby.
Once more with gusto?
So the shark versus diver one is kind of similar, where it's like depending on how many people you have, it's 1 or 2 sharks versus the divers, and the divers are
Interesting.
trying to like collect treasure while not being eaten. But in that one, there's a respawn thing, and you're like trying to get more points before the sharks generate enough kills.
Gotcha. That sounds interesting.
One.
Since I picked up nearly 2,000 games recently, and I'm like trying to run through some of them, there are actually some pretty decent multiplayer games on there.
I didn't bother picking that thing up because I'm like, I don't need that many games that like I can't play the good games that I have right now.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, most of them look like they are absolute garbage. Absolute
And
trash fire garbage.
There's a surprising amount of pen and paper stuff on there too.
Yeah, there are a lot of tabletop things. There are a lot of like one-page RPGs. Some of them are just like random wallpapers for your computer. Because why not? Some of the I played a Metroidvania.
Okay,
It was
I'm
maybe
ready.
the single
Go,
worst
go.
game I've ever played.
Go! It doesn't say
I'm
you're
not
ready.
ready.
There we go.
Hey,
And we lost him.
Did you actually?
no,
No.
No, it's
I
just
was I was really expecting it. Uh-oh.
So, uh-oh, it's loading. Oh no.
Other players.
yep.
Yeah, no, that happens every time. Because the netcode in this game is surprisingly bad. Despite...
I mean-
What do you mean surprisingly?
It
What
feels
was
like
it, a
it's
fighting
worse
game
than when
from
we played it the first time
2010s?
around.
Well, they've been spaghettified.
I'm sorry.
code.
One of these items is Vigo's Jar of Salty Lips.
Lips. Yep.
What?
2 of them
It increases luck.
for everybody,
Obviously.
and it stacks.
You know what they say about salty lips? Lady Luck
super
licks
lucky.
the lips that are salty. I don't know.
Okay, he's playing the Death Slinger again.
How do you know that?
It gives you a tip based on the killer you're facing.
Yeah, I didn't get a killer-specific tip. Mine's just like, here's how you decode generators. I'm like, thanks. Oh, I know this one.
I think I've died here before.
This is the Badham Preschool 2, obviously. Also, a lot of us all started together. We should go decode something together. Because it goes way faster that way. This does mean I have to find a generator. I can hear one, but I do not know where it is.
Oh god, my bad.
Thanks. I was going fine before you showed up, Ed.
Tyler said it was a good idea.
Well, I mean, yes, generally, this also has the, supposition that we don't suck. Oh, fuck!
That's a pretty big task there.
I didn't suck. I didn't do good, but I didn't suck.
You already dying, Tyler.
I don't really know what good evasion techniques are in this. Like, nice. Nice. How do I unchain myself?
I don't know.
It gave me a chain meter, and I don't know what that means.
I think you hit space rapidly. I saw the tip and didn't read it. I just said, okay. He is the hooksman.
Dang it.
That's how you do it, Ed.
That was actually somewhat of a snapshot that I got you on, Tyler.
It was pretty close. I was just about to duck around a corner or two. That's the character you're playing is basically my favorite character to play in the mobile game that I play. That is this.
We've got to go now. Oh shit, it's not space, it's click.
God damn it!
I was
How
right
you
there.
Yeah, I thought you would be busy with Kevin.
No.
I just left him there.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can see us.
Also, I hit the wrong button to get him off the hook. Maybe
That
my
probably
bigger
didn't help.
Well,
Wait, why do I have to struggle now? I didn't try to get myself off.
because that's your second time on the hook.
God. Fucking chain. How do you get off of that?
I don't know. I was literally pressing all the buttons and nothing did anything.
Why does it give you a meter if you can't do anything?
I know you can. I know you can because Kevin did it the first time around because I didn't know what I was doing. So I know Kevin got off of the chain at one point.
No, I never did. I think you reeled me in.
Is Kevin not on a hook?
I think he got eaten.
Kevin's not even injured.
Kevin got away.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saved his life.
Ed's injured.
Yeah,
So
I
someone
don't
can
think
heal
you can do
him.
anything once you're chained. You might be able to snap the line if you fully get the chain meter down.
But, like, I don't see a way that you can affect it. It just happens,
Yeah.
as
I
far
was
as I can
able
tell.
to fight the chain.
I can still hear you saying you can never break the chain.
Speaking of hooks,
Like sweet riffs for music?
Jeremy got away
Cool
because
musical
I
hooks?
because I saw Ed.
Oh, I was wondering why that went so smooth. Although I am bleeding out, so...
I mean, you're not gonna die. Oh wait, are you actually, like, down?
Now I am. Yeah, if he hits you with the hook, you start bleeding if you don't get healed. Then
Interesting.
it does a second damage.
I think that's one of my perks.
Darn, here he comes.
There,
Kevin.
yeah, also there's
He's
a
gonna get
Zach
you.
right
He's got
there.
you. Oh no, he's gonna get me because I'm gonna body shield you.
Well, that was nope. This is
No,
all worse.
I don't know who popped to the thing, but that's what led me to. Somebody blew up a generator.
I think that was actually someone failing a healing check.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
me failing a healing check.
It was, yeah, a heal. I was gonna say, I didn't think he did a heal. I didn't know failing a heal was an alert.
Yeah,
I
me
think
neither.
it's
But
really-
well, now we know.
It might be a perk that I have.
Just barely too late.
now
That's what you call non-ideal.
Is it just moving any direction? It looks like it's just moving at all.
I wanted to see what.
Yeah, so just fighting the chain.
So
It
if
looks like from long distances.
yeah, so if it's over long distances or some obstacles you can try to get stuck on, that's probably the way to break it. It seems pretty situational that you even have a chance, though. I really feel like there should be a better way to, like, kite the hunter. I mean, there must be. I suspect we probably just suck. Nice. Yeah, like
I
that?
can't, like, get away. Oh,
That worked.
I did break it.
Like, I think that's pretty much the only time you're ever going to be able to do that is if you get stuck on the other side of a fence or something.
That's why I put that pallet down in preparation / hopes for that.
Unfortunately for Jeremy, he is going to just bleed out at some point.
Yes, that is an issue. Oh shit, that's an issue.
I watched that happen. That was great.
Okay, I'm gonna want to go back and watch that because I don't know what it looked like from Jeremy's point of view.
You just turned a corner and then Zach is just walking down the hallway at him.
That was just I chose wrong.
Wait, Kevin got off the hook?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
We're
why I
super
was
lucky. Oh,
Yeah.
well,
He's funky fresh and super fly. He's off the hook. You missed the shrub.
I can check it. Huh. I can watch
That
Kevin's death.
is a long cooldown if I miss, by the way.
I figured. Like this is basically the exact same character I main in Identity.
And I can float down on top of that if I miss. So I have to reload after every shot.
Yeah. I mean, once I figured out how to break it and was able to do it very consistently, it didn't seem bad except the bleed. The bleed was just murder.
And the bleed might just be a perk that he has, so...
Well, I think it's a mechanic because I've seen that character played a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I let Kevin get away from me that one time, is because I wanted to see, like, is it actually possible to get loose? Like, is that what happened earlier, or what?
Alright, we should swap out Hunter.
Yeah, I was going to. I'm checking
Your perks.
thing on there.
See, now recognize my DLC purchases. I only have to quit and reload.
Okay, so if I have to harpoon and then I have to actually hit somebody. Like,
The
if you
bleeding.
get clear of the harpoon, you're fine.
Okay, it doesn't do
But
the
if
bleed, okay.
If you
hit
whack someone after you harpoon them.
yes, then I cause the bleed
Gotcha.
effect.
Who wants to be Stabby McStabberson?
I'll do it. Here, I kind of want to reset the game first, though, to see if that'll say that I have my DLC. Because I just went into the thing and it was like, would you like to buy this character? And I'm like, yes, I would. And it's like, you already own this character. And I was like, thanks.
Wait, what is sabotaging?
It's when you break a hook.
Yeah, you can break hooks.
Oh, sweet.
They respawn though after a period of time.
Still, that could be useful if you like go and preemptively break hooks near generators you're working on.
Yeah, again, there's probably a lot of strategy involved with this game that I do not give a fuck about.
Of course, if everybody could break hooks, we could as soon as the guy's on his shoulder, just run around in front of Jeremy and break all the hooks as he goes for them.
Yeah, except
It takes
I'm
time to break a
guessing.
hook,
Yeah, I
no.
was like, I'm guessing
I
it
don't know
takes
how
time.
Okay. If I could get that sweet invite.
All right, everybody, 3, 2, 1, do it. Nobody else click the button.
I don't see where I can.
In the bottom left corner, there's the thing that says friends.
Oh, okay. There we go. It says he's already in-game.
Yeah,
Oh, because you invited him?
yeah.
Yeah, you can see over there on the side. He is
Yep.
currently a killer. So I'm assuming it is spacebar.
Yeah,
the-
spacebar is like the everything button as far as I can tell. I feel like one of the hunters needs to be like the ghost of a dead monarch, so that she can be a killer queen. Anyway, that was awful. I don't even know what that was. That was nothing.
It was the Queen impression.
Do they have a Resident Evil?
In this
Not-
game,
not yet.
I don't think they have one yet.
It
Yeah.
could be Mr. X.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly just like, man, my tone was way off. I wasn't intending to sing it, then I decided halfway through that I was going to try, and the result was worse than if I had just done one or the other.
So you chose the worst way of performing a pun or song, Tyler?
Yes, yes I did.
That sounds like Tyler.
Yep.
Yeah.
Accurate. That map was also particularly useful for that killer because there's a lot of open space.
Like straightaways.
Uh huh. That is one of the design aspects I actually like about this game is that since he's locked to first person, you can hide in front of him a lot easier since they also can't really look down.
You walked right by me a couple of times also.
Yeah, I mean I'm not surprised.
I was hiding in a thing and you went in there and broke down the barricade. I was literally in a box like 2 inches away from you.
Well, I don't think I had any way of knowing that because like I didn't have any of the scratches that pointed me to you. I think they'd all worn off.
Well, if he had just walked in there, you wouldn't have seen the scratches. I
Yeah,
think.
that too. That is one thing that I had forgotten about is that sprinting causes
Yeah.
the scratches to appear.
Yeah.
I think they
generally
also
you
roll
don't-
if you're injured, but I'm not sure.
I think it's even if you're not, but I don't know. What is luck? Does that just affect the quality of items you find in chests or something?
Also, how your chances of pulling yourself off a hook.
Yeah, since we had double luck, I that's why I took the chances with pulling myself off the hook.
I
Wouldn't-
don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure he's Pyramid Head.
He's the executioner? I don't know what that
the
is.
good news is I don't know how to play my character either.
Pyramid Head.
I mean, I also bought the Demogorgon.
Yeah, but I don't think the Demogorgon is the executioner.
I think this is the map we played against the Demogorgon on, because I recognize these lame stone structures.
Okay.
So, the
Yeah,
game
no
always
idea.
starts with someone having hooks around them. Are they like favored prey or something? On the icons on the bottom left?
I think that's whoever is the obsession, whatever that happens to do.
But that's nothing for me. It's only if you take perks or Michael Myers, if that's a thing.
Jeremy is definitely Pyramid Head.
Yep.
Hey, Ed. As being Ed working out for you.
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I kind of made a mistake there. And I should have seen what my right click did while I had you. Okay, I have to click on it. I see.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of long-range trap thing.
I have no idea. I tried to use it in Melee, and that's not how it's supposed to be used.
It said something about Cage of Atonement, whatever the hell
Yes,
that's
I do have that, and I have a Rights of Judgment, too. I'm one to punish the damned. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I can lay barbed wire, and I seem to have Fud's Blade Beam.
You know, it occurs to me I've never actually played as Silent Hill. I should maybe do that sometime.
I mean, they've been bad for a long time, is the thing. One is old, 2 is good, 3 people debate about.
And the remakes, they decided it would be a good idea to take the fog out.
Alright, well, if anyone can reach me at some point, I don't know if other people have aura reading abilities or whatever, I would really like to not be bleeding at some point.
Yeah, I don't have any way of seeing anybody else.
Oh shit, I messed that up.
I heard a generator. It sounded like it was almost finished, but I can't see it.
Come on, Pyramid Head, you know what to do. Where's he stay at?
I know, whoever just ran away, we should just finish this while we're here. But,
Nope.
That's a terrible idea.
so it was. Only because you didn't help, though. I'm blaming you, Ed.
Well, I saw him on the way. Oh, where does he want to take? There we go. I saw him leaving. That's why.
Dang it. Almost made it.
Hi, Ed.
Still not Ed.
Oh,
Yep.
You're not?
That was not Ed. Also, you didn't see Ed leaving because Ed just went and hid
Okay.
in the building.
It was Kevin.
Why would you tell him where Ed went?
Because it happened like
fair.
3 minutes ago now?
Ed then just immediately messed up a generator. I don't think I've seen Zach yet, though. Except for maybe saving someone in the distance.
I should have tried to escape. Oh well.
Hold on, Tyler. I'm sure Ed can get to you.
Unfortunate.
What happened? That's unfortunate. Were you like right on top of Kevin or something?
Yeah, I was.
Interesting choice. I was gonna, like, heal you.
That's not a bad idea either.
Looks like you found a toolbox?
Might have once belonged to Kevin.
No, I was in a box.
No, I had a med kit that I never used.
Wait, why did someone scream?
Because there's a skill check at the end of that.
I didn't see a skill check, and it finished healing you, so...
Yes, but you didn't do the skill check to not scream.
Oh, they must have added that.
I was hoping I could juke. It turns out your attack has a much wider arc than I expected.
I messed up. I could have just killed you there. Oh well.
Is it like a single-use ability though? It might be worth
Yeah.
saving.
Yeah, but I can also only do it on someone I've already hooked once.
Gotcha. So, and what are the odds that that's going to happen again?
Yeah. Hi.
Well, we're not doing terribly.
How many more generators do we need?
2.
Looks like 2. I wish I could freaking find them though. Fuck.
I mean, that's what maps are good for. That's why I usually like to run one, but...
Ah, this is a bad place. This is a bad place. This is a bad place.
Salud.
This isn't how that map works.
I'm just kind of watching Ed be injured.
I should have had Ed, but I thought the map looped around in a way it didn't. And I ended up in a murder basement instead of somewhere
Pretty
where
sure
I
that
could
happens
kill
to Ed all the time.
Ending up in the murder basement?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should know where my own murder basement is.
So Zach,
Sorry.
Ed's right behind you. If you stop and heal him really quick, you can then finish off the generator together.
Or I could not be involved in that.
In being healed?
No, in the generator.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess. It's mostly you had a rare opportunity where you're, like, in each other's vicinity. I kind of wish I could watch Jeremy's screen, just so I could see things from his perspective while you're being chased.
Yeah, but I understand why you can't.
Yeah, no, it makes sense from like a
I
balance
wish I knew how
perspective.
my special ability worked, because I think I would have nailed Edward just now. Hi.
Ah, I was really hoping you would guess wrong on that.
You did
one.
have the shell game advantage there, but it pretty much told me you weren't in the far one.
Because there were no blood traces there.
Yeah.
Good to know.
It was still kind of a 50-50. But... And that, like I said, I'm not convinced I've even seen Zach this time.
You've been close a couple of times.
Zach has seen me, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, the map's not that big, so...
Yeah, but I can only be in one spot at a time.
Good thing Ed's all the way over there on his hook. It means that I don't have to worry about Jeremy coming over here for a while.
There you go, Jack. Have fun with that.
I don't hate Zach's odds, especially if I can't find which one he's on. This is no good. Hi. Hoping I wouldn't see you.
Yeah, that's why I froze, is because I wasn't sure you had even seen me.
To be honest, I hadn't, and when you stopped moving was when I noticed something was different. I noticed the sudden lack of motion. And look, there's one right here, Zach. I still don't know what my special ability does.
Yeah, I actually got most of the generators.
I think Ed got one.
I also got one. Ed got most of one, and I think Zach finished it off.
But I mean, I'd done that before, in which I froze, and you looked straight at me and then kept going.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to see if there's no movement.
I don't
we
think I noticed you the first time at all. The second time, I honestly didn't until you stopped, and then I was like, wait a minute.
Well, that wasn't a terrible match, all things considered.
Nah.
That's or spectate.
Also, Jeremy, those 3 boxes there, I hid them there like 4 times. Every time you were chasing me, I hid those boxes.
Gotcha. The other times you weren't running into them, though.
That's true.
Ashley Williams is one of the...
Yes. At that side, I think.
What DLC does he come out of?
Ash?
Yeah.
Ash versus the Army of Darkness? Or no,
Oh,
Ash
okay.
versus the Evil Dead. I don't think you get a killer with him, though. I'm not sure.
That might be it.
Because it was definitely cheaper than others, but also a bunch were on sale, so.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I totally forgot I had a flashlight. I should have tried to use the flashlight against you.
Oh, that might have helped. Might have worked, is what I'm trying to say.
How long do you have to be aiming it at them for it to stun them?
It's not so much that it stuns them as it blinds the screen so they can't see.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it also made them recoil for a second.
It makes them drop the someone if they're holding someone.
But it's mostly about the fact that the player on the other end can't see. I was doing so well up until the end game there. I should have started moving before you started towards me, but I wasn't sure if you'd seen me yet.
No, it's fair.
So I was like, alright, freeze! I hope he didn't notice me. Oh god, he noticed me!
And there, you didn't do a great job of avoiding me after I hit you the one time.
Well, I tried to be clever in doubling
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
but I think I've used that too many times, so you were just expecting it.
I would love to know how Pyramid Head is supposed to play.
Is he is he listed as difficult?
Medium.
Huh. Because that's what the,
But it says he can make obstacles, and I never...
Now, one of the things you did while I was hiding, it left like a bunch of spikes.
Yeah,
on the
but I
ground.
couldn't...
It had a red glow.
But I only managed to do that once. And then I tried to do it again, and they didn't stay.
I wonder if you can only do that once.
Well, I had a meter for it, though.
Ah,
I wonder if you have to have the meter filled up, and then they stay for as long as you had meter.
That might be...
I was honestly surprised I didn't run into you earlier when I got Ed off of that hook, Jeremy. Because you hooked him, and then I just ran back and got him off.
Interesting. Okay, now I really want to play him again, now that I just read how he works.
Oh yeah?
So, he has like a charge-up move that shoots out a wave of spikes, but while he's charging up, he leaves spikes behind him. And if you get into the spikes, you get marked. And if you're marked and you're down, he can put you on a special hook.
Oh,
That requires you to make skill checks to not die.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I was being very, very cautious when I was
I was
sneaking
the
around.
other thing.
I think you're good to be the other thing if you are really fast, like on repair, or if you're running around just like destroying all the hooks.
I think one of the issues that you ran into there was Jeremy kept spotting Ed because Ed was running around like an idiot, and
Yeah,
Ed
well-
kept drawing Jeremy to everyone else.
I helped a little
That's
bit. One time it was
Not my
Kevin.
fault. Everybody got close to me.
That is true. We should have known to stay away.
It should just, well, yeah, it didn't work out for me. I'll let you know that.
So, since presumably everyone knows who I am playing already, do I have limited hatchets?
You do.
Yes.
But you can restock them in the
The
hiding cabinet.
lockers. Yeah.
Well, that's...
He totes saw me.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me, Ed.
To be fair, it wasn't my fault.
Whose fault was it?
Tyler's?
It was my fault that I saw you?
Yes.
Hello!
She actually throws me off because, like, her humming is loud.
It is. Okay, and how do I restore hatchets? Do I just have to, like, go look in lockers?
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
go into a locker.
But you can't do the same locker over and over again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's coming.
I wasn't aware that hatchets downed in one hit. That seems kind
They
of
do if you
ridiculous.
took that perk.
They don't normally.
Okay, yeah, I think I must have taken a perk for it then.
Well, that's why I was thinking that the disabling those might actually be a little bit more useful because you can't then add the massive combinations that normally people have to spend a lot of time working on.
Thing is, if it's unbalanced, it's unbalanced, regardless of how long it took you to unlock it.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
What's that?
I'm not actually on the hook.
That's hilarious. Just near the hook.
This is the first time I haven't been able to hear the music all game, and it's creepy.
Well, he's camping me, so
No, I was just gonna go check on Ed. Now I'm leaving. Also, camping's a legit strategy because you guys can just go do generators.
It is, but it's one that we should be informed of, so that we just do generators.
all right, he's gone. I can't see him, and I can't hear the music anymore.
Kevin found him.
Well, I keep fucking up this generator on the last skill check.
I'm
This is a
running out
dead
of
end.
time.
Yeah, I walked up here earlier too.
Turns out you can't vault off the porches.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was some
Whoa,
server
whoa.
lag. Was anyone else watching
Whoa,
that?
Yeah. No, I lagged. I was... Whoa. I went through that pallet, was gonna drop it on you, and then teleported it. I'm zigzagging and teleports around you, so if I'm dodging and weaving, that's all the lag, not...
It's not skill, just lag.
I want a mulligan on that chase.
Yeah, they should definitely add Resident Evil to this. You could have Mr. X, and you could have Jill Valentine as the survivor. And she could have pistols, and it would be great.
Or a rocket launcher, which is
Yeah,
kind of her thing.
That would also be cool.
I'm also not on the hook, Zach. I can see the hook in front of me.
Kevin did the exact same thing on this exact same porch. I think
It's
this
so
is a
fucking
poorly designed
stupid.
porch.
It looks like you should be able to jump out.
Well,
Jump
there's
out.
there's a couple of porches that you can jump off of, but
Gotcha.
one of the reasons why I was specifically thinking of the removing the perks is because the killer perks are actually a lot more powerful than the survivor ones are.
Where do I think Kevin is? I assume they're also harder to unlock, but I don't know that for sure. Well, a crow just made some noises. Hello there.
Why can't I move? Cool. Cool game. Cool thing you did to me.
What the?
Yeah,
Were you in the tree, Jeremy?
Sure was!
Yeah, I kind of looked out. I can't pick him up, actually.
Well, I can't go in.
I think it...
The game's just being real cool to me tonight. To be fair, I was in the tree when I was on the hook, too.
Are you struggling, Kevin?
no.
I forget where exactly I left Jeremy.
Literally inside a hook.
In a tree.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello. I don't think I can pick you up.
Cool. Well, I'm as recovered as I can be.
Oh, does someone have to help you up at this point?
Yep.
Can you grab
Do
some
you have a-
hatchets?
Jeremy, do you have a perk that's doing that, you think?
No, I don't think so. Because, like I
Okay,
said, when I got put up on the hook, I was also in the
Well,
tree.
because you do have a perk that keeps coming up on cooldown.
Yeah, that's I can see. I guess if the killer is within 30 meters of me, and I look at them, I can see them, which keeps going up because hi.
I was seeing if I could hasten this a bit.
I think the only way to fix this is I think Jeremy needs to leave.
Or die. He will just bleed out eventually.
No, he won't.
If the character is down, there is a time limit.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Well, that could have gone better.
That's
Yeah, I feel like the instant down hatchet is a little broken.
Also, my chase with Tyler was a series of me going next to a police car and then suddenly being in the police car and having to go the other way around it. I think that could have gone better.
So it's Kevin or Ed's turn to play the killer.
I'll do it. Sounds like a terrible plan.
Let Ed do it. We can maybe beat Ed.
You know how to get there, Ed?
Nope.
Hit the button that says I want to be a killer.
There we go. I had to go through spectator first.
I think that is true.
I'm very fond of that map personally, but I also happen to run right into Tyler.
I actually really
Trying
do
to
like
get-
that map, but I had a bad game and then the lag decided I needed to have a worse game.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that, Tyler. The instant down hatchets are a little...
Like, they're already pretty good just being able to do damage at such a long range. Like,
Well, so the main issue with them is it drops you to 1 hatchet,
okay.
but then you can just take the perk that gives you 2 more hatchets. So that you have 3, and then you can run around and find them in lockers, like...
And finding them in lockers doesn't really do that much. And it says listen for her humming for if she's close by. Her humming takes up half the fucking map. So it's not like that's really informative. Oh, she's
Yeah.
on the same half of the map as I am. I mean, I remember playing her, and they can be a little bit tricky to aim, but at the same time,
I feel like once you get it down, you can't really
No.
juke as a survivor.
I remember in October, or the last time we played, I sniped someone from 300 feet away.
I mean, there's a lot of fun to be had with those.
It was so funny just watching. I just saw them walking in a straight line, so I'm like, hatchet to the face.
Yeah, I think part of it is because everything is unlocked. You can mix and match, and I don't know if it's true about the base game, but it probably takes a lot longer to unlock the what's it called?
Although, as Ed said, a broken game mechanic is still broken, even if it takes forever to unlock.
But
On
if
the other hand,
you can't combine the two, normally,
Yeah, that's really the important thing, is if they're not able to be combined under normal circumstances.
and also if they're a mechanic that's only introduced after everyone in a match with them is going to have played for 100 hours. The balance consideration.
because
may
then
be
you end up
different.
with a mastery thing where everybody already is knowing what they're doing, but when you put it against people who are new
Yeah.
or relatively new or inexperienced, then things start to look a lot worse.
Yep.
Well, poo.
You just ran into him, didn't you?
He tried to juke, just not very well.
No, I mean that happened.
It's more, sometimes you just start right next to the killer.
Well, you did mess up a generator right off the bat.
No, I think what I did was I sabotaged the hook and didn't realize that would make as much noise as it did.
Thought that had a little more range than it does.
Oh, I vault so slow! Oh no! I chose her specifically because she says she's a parkour master, but she's really bad at parkour.
Did I get you twice?
Huh? You only hit me once, you just picked me up as I was vaulting, which is an instant down regardless.
So Zach, I think it's going to be up to you to get all the generators. Because the QTEs are not with me today.
Fucking...
I feel like I need to go find a chest.
Well, that didn't go. how I felt it should have.
The chainsaw?
No, it was more that I thought I was vaulting over that.
I saw
But
you
I was
vaulting,
not.
but I also saw you getting hit by a chainsaw.
Well, okay. I thought I would be vaulting about 3 seconds before I was vaulting. I would not have gone for the vault if I knew it was going to take so long to start.
That's basically what happened to me, is the vault took way longer than I expected it to.
Well, to get into the animation even. I know it takes a little while.
Oh, what?
So Jeremy's bleeding out, right? That's what that icon
Not
means?
bleeding out. I'm hurt.
Unfortunately, I don't know where anyone
I do have that
is.
anti-med. It may be because he hit me with a chainsaw. I can't be. No, I'm okay. Oh no, that's my perk. I heal myself
Oh, okay.
the first time I get hurt. Is what that was.
There's nowhere for me to fucking go.
Oh well.
Is he near you, Jeremy?
He killed me.
Well, I mean, you're on the ground. Okay,
Oh,
I guess you're just dead now. Okay. Oh, crud. I wish I knew where anyone else was so that we could have a heal party, but...
Feel free to use the open comms to coordinate.
Meet at wherever Ed is not. That said, Ed downing everyone and then other people going to rescue them bought me time to finish 3 generators, so...
I was lucky, Zach. See, that's what I expected to happen when you tried to chainsaw me the first time, Ed.
God! Why does it keep pulling down on that side, I wonder? Oh, shit, hi, Ed. Did you actually see me over there, Ed, before I started running around?
Yeah. I saw you go through there.
Zach's in the murder basement. And Ed's camping him?
Yeah, Ed is currently down here. He just went upstairs.
It's a lot better to camp the top floor, I think, because you have better visibility on...
He's still relatively nearby, because I can still hear the heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing, is camping the top floor. Could be wrong.
Yeah, I can still hear it.
I mean, if he wants to camp, that's fine by me. Actually, Kevin, do we want to heal first?
Yeah.
Co-op action.
Alright. This looks like a good spot.
Alright, I think he's gone from around me.
Eh.
so you're gonna have to be careful.
I hear him coming. I'll take it.
What happened? What are you laughing about?
Tyler was healthy for about 0.1 second.
He took the hit for me though.
Thanks, Kevin.
Tyler got healed, got whacked.
Actually, hey, let's wait. Okay, no, never mind. I thought we'd have a chance to hang out in here.
God damn it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He hit me?
Bye! I tried. I found the dungeon or the escape hatch or whatever. So that's cool.
That'll be helpful if one of you dies.
I'm just surprised Ed hit me on that.
There's definitely some lag shenanigans going on.
Because I should have been over the top of that thing by the time he actually hit me.
I mean, I was swinging before you jumped.
Like I said, there's definitely some lag shenanigans going on.
Here, I'll sacrifice myself.
Let's go to the pit, or to the trap door. You.
At least I assume that's what this is. Bye!
God damn it.
It's funny, he was basically a left turn away from where you hooked Kevin.
Yep. I was in the well, I mean, he probably saw me run by. I was healing Kevin when he came up on us.
Yeah. I thought I had gotten Tyler on the hook, but yeah, wasn't paying attention.
Right, Kevin's up.
I don't think I've ever seen the bullshit escape pit work.
I've seen it a couple
I've used it a couple of times.
I've never seen it work that quickly.
I mean, it helps that I was just sitting there.
Yeah.
So we haven't actually won by going out the doors.
I mean, technically, I don't think it's a win unless you get more than 2 survivors out. I think that's the way the game counts it.
It's one of those games in which there is no victory, there's only degrees of failure.
No, you win if 3 or more survivors escape. If 2 escape, it's a draw. And if fewer than 2 escape, then it's a victory for the hunter. I think is the way it's counted.
No, I like my way of thinking. There's no
Just
victory,
increasing shades of defeat.
There are just different shades of failure.
I mean, 4 survivors escaping.
4 survivors escaping is a failure for the hunter.
Okay.
Although we're all still stuck here, so it's still a failure for us as well.
I was dicking around making D&D characters the other day. As
Gasp.
you do.
I'm shocked.
Yes, as one does.
and I was. So you get 1 level of Warlock, 2 levels of Cleric, and a level of Sorcerer. And you go Celestial Warlock, Divine Soul Sorcerer, Life Cleric. You end up with, and then you grab the Azimar race. You end up with 4 different pools of healing before you touch spells.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but healing is easy in 4E.
5e,
Yes, what did I say?
Said 40.
4e.
Healing's also easy in 4E, but
It's actually harder because a healing surge is gating you.
So is that the character you think you'll play once this one dies, Ed?
It's not gonna die.
Also, he has Pile of Up for that.
Yeah, I now have 2 backups. I decided the best way to justify that was a nun got hit up by an angel, and then the character was raised in a convent. And is sometimes in contact with Dad. And can be justified to do any mission as being on a mission from God. So yes, I have created one of the Blues Brothers.
I really like that as a philosophy.
I quite like either the Paladin with a Death Wish character, which I played before, and the current one that is the I'm only doing this adventuring thing because parole.
It's kind of close to the I'm only doing this adventuring thing because I'm a slave that we have going on in the party.
Technically, my character doesn't have to continue doing it anymore.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
My guy's wasn't really being forced to do it in the first place. It was a choice between waiting out your sentence behind bars or go do this adventuring thing and find this blue dragon. And my guy, being a con man, was like, yeah, I can get away easier if I'm doing the adventuring thing.
Because Ed tripped the dragon.
Yes, I did. I was very proud of that. Into a pit of spikes. Probably not enough to kill it. Just
No, there weren't any spikes down there.
no, that was a spiked pit. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I
there
would have
were.
been. Yeah.
That was definitely a spiked pit.
I didn't think it was a spiked pit.
Oh yeah.
I think
no,
that was
under-
the only spiked pit.
Yep.
I think all the other pits have been non-spiked.
Because if it had been.
But that one
not
had all
spiked,
sorts of alcohol in it.
Yeah, if it had been not spiked, I would have been doing something to try to get over it. But with 9 strength, I can't climb or jump it.
Yeah, your guy is very, very weak when it comes to strength, especially for a fighter.
Well, I've got lots of dexterity to make up for it.
I got a non-specific hint.
So did I.
The number beside the generator icon indicates how many more generators survivors must repair.
Really?
Huh, we got this one again.
I'm okay with that. I like this map.
I actually like this map too.
I feel like this is a slightly different version of the map we had earlier.
I wasn't paying attention to the name, but there are actually 2 of these.
This layout just feels a little different.
You might also just be in a different spot though.
Also, I've got a get out of jail free card for us. Oh, I found out what the totems do. They're useless unless it's got lit candles under it.
Oh god!
That's not useful.
I do remember her teleport being really useful, but really finicky to use. Whoa!
Oh, come on. At least let me get the chest open. I was so
No.
close. So what do those firecrackers actually do to you, Kevin? Anything?
They blinded me.
Okay. They're a single-use item, but it seems pretty useful.
Yeah, like I was blinded for several seconds.
I don't think this one's gonna go well for us.
It's fine. Me, Ed, and Zach are all already done with the generator.
Yeah, it's one of those things where that gadget that makes you all spawn together is kind of a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's nice because you can
that one?
decode a lot faster, but... Not decode, repair generators a lot faster.
Right behind me, so run as soon as you're down.
That was very unwise. You should have just left me.
I can't get a hang of this damn blink.
Yeah, I remember playing her, and it was very finicky. Like, it can be really powerful, and that's one of those characters that I feel like can be insane if you put in the
If you get
hours
good.
at her.
Anybody have a health kit?
You can heal people without the
Yes.
medkits. The medkits just make it faster.
Okay. The lag is back.
Oh, there goes Jeremy.
Medkits allow you to heal yourself, it looks like.
Ah, apparently, I just haven't been able to get the hang of the vault. Because I keep vaulting over, trying to vault over stuff.
Oh,
I feel like the pallet vault also goes a lot faster than the non-pallet vault.
Well, I mean, like, knocking them down.
Definitely true. Okay. Full game.
Did I blind you at all for that, Kevin?
No, you missed my head or whatever.
Oh, hello, teleporting people.
But I'm not there.
Hey,
Yeah, you're breaking up really bad, Jeremy.
not to blow the load, but person I'm with, am I working on this generator?
Nope. Also, it appears to have exploded.
He's coming over there, by the way.
Possibly you're working on the generator? 'Cause
Was
I
that
didn't
my
have
fault?
a-
Well, I want to
didn't
ask
have
a
a
question,
skill
but... Okay, I didn't have a skill check either. But I
Also,
don't know if I just lagged so bad I missed it.
Uh,
I have a question, but it would give away our position.
Yes. The answer to your question is yes.
Okay, well that depends on how I would have asked the question. so-
Also, through
good.
a wall. Through a wall.
Alright,
I think that helps. Okay, Ed, on my screen, you were standing in front of the thing until you walked out of it. And I was also standing in front of a thing unable to do anything. And I was
saw you
hoping I was...
I saw you teleport from the hallway into the thing, and the
Okay,
door to the thing just randomly opened.
interesting. Is what I would call that.
Oh, did you not follow me, Zach?
Oh god!
Sorry, Ed.
That was the end of my med kit.
alright. You happen to know where another one is?
I have one, but
I meant another
Well,
generator.
medkit just allows you to, Oh, another generator? No. Medkit also just allows you to heal yourself and heal other people faster.
heal other people faster is the...
I just found a toolbox though, so.
I can play clearly now, the lag is gone.
I can vault some of the obstacles in my way.
Right here,
Thank you for
Jeremy.
Service ad.
Coming. Be quick.
I keep hitting space to do that, and space is not the button that does that.
It's the button that puts him on the hook, but it's not the button that takes him off
Yes.
the hook.
Haven't I hit you twice?
Only once.
I swear I hit you while you were picking him off the hook.
My lag might have helped me. You definitely did not, though. On my screen, at least.
And now that I've finally got the QuickTime events down, and so you should let me work on this one. I don't think there's space for both of us because it's dumb. But I've got a toolbox.
I need to find a generator.
I'm in a similar boat. Got excited because I thought I found one, but it was in fact a shrub.
A little bit of a difference there.
To be fair, it does not look like any of the other shrubs on the map.
Are you dead, Tyler?
No,
Okay.
I'm at full health. Why would you think
Okay.
I'm dead?
Oh, just because. Hey, before you run away, guy.
I don't know where you are.
Thank you.
Yep.
Weren't you gonna get a generator, Tyler?
What's that?
Weren't you gonna get a generator? Don't I remember that?
Yeah, I've been trying.
Oh, he got me. Definitely shouldn't get that generator while he's trying to...
God damn it, Ed! Don't say that! It just does not take that long to put people on hooks. I don't know if you were following me, but I found a pretty decent spot to hide. But I don't know where you went. Oh,
Zach.
I thought I could get out of the cabin.
wait, let me heal you, Ed.
I swear I found 5 finish generators.
Or not. You can just take advantage of the fact that Zach is currently down.
Oh, damn it! I was like just a hair away from getting clear, Kevin. From struggling. Were you just gonna check all? Like, why did you decide to check that cabinet?
Nice.
I knew somebody was up there.
That was a good teleport.
I thought the exit was over here, but it's not.
Yeah, except Ed would never let me heal him, so now he's just gonna die. Or at least on the last one. You let me heal him plenty of times before that.
I wonder what that bar is up at the top.
If it fills, we lose.
Or if it empties, it looks like if it empties. It appears to be a timer.
Okay, yeah. It is.
It's maybe how long the generators have power for.
Yeah, it's probably just keeping the gate open.
You got this, Jeremy.
I don't know where I'm going is the problem.
Right next
Anyone
to
wants
Tyler.
to be my navigator.
No, don't go right
Where
next to
you
me.
from?
Kevin's camping the exit. There's another exit. Go there.
Yeah, but I don't know where that is.
Other end of the map. Turn left.
I started there. And I could not find it.
I clicked the wrong button, so I'm not spectating.
Damn it. I was hoping Ed would be an obvious enough target that I would be safe by hiding off to the side, but... Alas.
I think you're going the right way.
I started over here and could not find it. That's why I went to the other one. And Kevin was just standing before Tyler like a sentry. And I was like, well, this is not good.
Although worst case scenario, you could just play chicken with him.
That's one of the reasons there's the meter. Oh, you mean... Okay.
I'm just not good enough at juking attacks from the hunter in this that I could play chicken with them. I just lose.
Well, no, I'm like depending on how it is. Since you get a brief speed boost and he slows down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I saw Kevin appear over there.
I saw him. I didn't think he could go that far.
It's surprisingly long range.
If you hold down the charge, yeah.
I also didn't think it would be an instant kill if he teleported into a...
The teleport hit is.
Oh, it is? Okay. And I
The
can't...
teleport-
Okay.
Because
It wouldn't let me.
It's hard to aim.
it is really finicky. Like the hitbox on it, I think, is actually less than the normal hitbox. So you got to be really careful with it. But if you can land it, it's fucking nuts. Because you can teleport from outside of the detection range.
I'm still not convinced there were 2 exits on that map.
There
No,
were.
there
I
were.
saw them both light up. I just didn't really know where the other one was.
Yeah, there was,
other
well, there
one
was
was
the one
open.
you were at, and there was the one that Tyler was at.
Okay. I swear I circled the entire map trying to find that one.
It was open. Like, I spent a lot of time just standing in front of it.
Yeah, I had no idea it was open, or I might have gone for it. Then I would have played chicken if I known that.
I'm gonna go see if I can rummage for a snack really quick. I should be back in like 5 minutes.
What time is it?
Like 8:30, 8:40.
Yeah, it's 8:30, 8:40ish.
We have time for like probably 1 or 2 more matches. Depending on what time
Oh,
people
get
want to
a
hop
drink.
off.
What is a black lock?
Black lock. I think that's the hatch. But I'm not entirely sure. Good job, Kevin. You are in spectator right now, by the way. Oh, okay. So I figured out where the bleed, I think it's mangled status. It's one of the add-ons came from.
Are you back yet, Tyler? Sounds like
Well,
a
that's
no.
evidently a no.
I'm back.
Okay. So we're just waiting on Tyler to get back then?
Mm-hmm.
I was reading some of the perks in there, and some of them are attached to the hex, the wards. You know, those totem things that pop up
Mm-hmm.
that exist to be cleansed for points, like upgrade points if you're playing the game. And I'm like,
But-
wow, these would probably be pretty good if
Cared about
if
them at
I
all?
was actually playing the game.
Yeah.
What's up, Ed?
I was just thinking of something. There's one barbarian that when he's raging, he gives temporary hit points to everybody nearby.
That's interesting.
I was just flipped over to start reading how the Circle of Spores Druid works.
That's
I'm
on Kevin's
intimately.
playing.
Yeah, I was like, I'm intimately aware with how that one works, considering I'm playing it.
Yeah, well, I was just wondering how they get the supercharge while you have temporary hit points. I was checking the
Yep.
wording on that. Oh, all these temporary hit points.
Yeah, and I can't get more on top of them.
Right, but I was just wondering if having like, I think it's something, if having the additional temporary hit points, but no, it doesn't work the way I thought it did. Yeah, because I was wondering if it was while you have temporary hit points, but it's these temporary hit points
Yeah,
specifically.
Are we talking about
But even
AD&D
then-
mechanic?
yeah. Even then, the supercharge isn't that important. It's like one of the main reasons I really like it is you're just, you know, like, all right, cool. Here's 12. You know, at level. Well, now at level 4, it's 16, I think. Temporary hit points. So it's just like, hey, let me just get a bunch of free health. And yeah, sure, I do some extra damage, but it's nothing huge to lose it.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of wish the default wasn't your killer making loud noises while you're on the waiting screen, because that gets kind of annoying.
Oh, I've alt tabbed just to
Same.
not listen to the fucking sounds.
So when Jen came home, the dogs had apparently managed to do that. Amazing.
Oh,
was
we are
part of
loading,
it.
by the way.
Did they just move the sofa? Is anything broken?
I don't think so.
We are playing, by the way.
Alright.
Oh boy, and we're all together. Now.
I specifically did not take the thing to make us be all together.
What does this even do? Oh, it shows, it does that.
Is Zach our hunter?
Yes.
Oh, we're doomed.
We've looped back to the Zach.
Damn it! That was bad timing. What the? Why did I
was
just
annoying.
get weird blood effect on my screen?
What the?
I stunned you with a pallet.
Is Zach the ring?
I think so.
Zach looks like the ring.
Well done, Tyler. You got away from me.
I'm not sure how, but I'll take it. Hello! Damn it. I was trying to leave this area and apparently just chose a bad time to do that.
I kind of let him to you, I'm sorry.
I mean, you can't know that I was there.
Yeah.
It was just inconvenient.
Oh, you're in a murder basement.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was not a great choice.
God damn it! Fucking hell! I just got myself on that goddamn hook.
I did it again, I'm sorry.
Behind us.
Fuck! I was hoping that he went after Jeremy instead.
Seems to be saving me for last.
It wasn't like it was like it was one of those things where I was hanging Ed on that hook and saw that you had been saved. So
He was not saved, to be fair.
I
was
got
going to
myself
save him.
off, but
I saw that you had been gotten off of the hook.
don't get me. Don't get me, it's a waste of time. He's right behind you.
Hey, he'll get you instead of me.
Damn it.
That was not good for you, Tyler, but it actually
I
was
don't think it
helpful
was
for
good
me.
for you either. You wasted time getting me off the hook. 'Cause mostly, I have not been able to walk more than 5 steps without having a knife in my face this match.
To be fair, Zach ran right by me twice while I was repairing that generator.
Yeah, that was why I was saying it was good. Oh, for me was because I knew I was leaving Ed to fix a thing. It was good for Ed, not me. But
Ed finished getting me up, and then went down immediately as I got up.
There you are. That was awful nice of you to go nearer to the hook, Tyler.
I mean, I moved 5 feet. I was mostly trying to get to a spot where you might have a slightly lower chance of finding me.
To be fair, it was working, but your character makes noise.
I think I've ever gotten that. Before. Hi.
You know, I've not actually seen Kevin this entire round.
Nope.
Yeah, that's
Don't worry, guys. I
Why-
can start all the generators myself.
I got one.
You
I mean,
almost
to be fair, that's what having someone distract the hunter does. That's kind of the
I
point.
got one.
Ed actually got the one I was taking credit for. I got most of it and left Ed to finish it. The weather over here is awfully zacky.
That's fine.
It's not like a Zach Izzard, but just know there's definitely a chance of Zach.
Moderate Zach showers. So what's the thing that your hunter does, Zach? Do you like disappear?
Fate walking.
It gets super creepy, that's for sure.
Like you seem to phase in and out.
Okay. The clouds are clearing. Oh, never mind. It's very, very Zacky now.
What are you doing, Kevin?
I found
That
the
was
hidden-
interesting. Hi.
I found
Thanks.
the exit portal,
Ah.
or the hidden hatch. So I'm hanging out. I'm being selfish.
Oh, that's. I thought that was Kevin. I thought I killed 2 of you already.
No, you hadn't hooked me yet when you hooked me that time, so I had plenty of time to just chill.
Oh, I'm gone.
Yep. And Jeremy would get up in an instant if someone went over to heal him, but that's probably not going to happen.
Nope.
Also, there's a Zach there.
See, I have to find Kevin. Is what the situation is.
I don't even know where Jeremy ended up.
Yeah, that was his goal. Kevin found the hatch, so
What does the hatch even look like? I've never even seen it.
metal.
Go to Ed or Kevin's screen.
We can't change the view that we're seeing on Kevin's screen, so it's completely useless.
Oh,
Can
so
you
he's
see
not
what
a-
I'm seeing?
No.
Nope.
A star, a star?
So now we're just watching Jeremy slowly crawl towards wherever Kevin is. Maybe.
I don't know. I'm crawling in random direct. Well, it's not random. I'm crawling directions I think Zach
Yeah.
will not check.
I found the hatch.
It's because I explained it. Like, I feel like if I hadn't said anything, I could have gotten away with it.
Maybe.
Yeah, if you hadn't said that you were near the hatch, I wouldn't have.
I
I
still
wouldn't
don't
have
see
checked that
hatch.
thing.
I can't show you on my screen. Jeremy, where are you?
No comment.
Well, no. If you tell me where you are, I can I can show Ed what the hatch looks like.
That's true.
And
I
you're gonna
suppose.
die anyway because Kevin can't help you up.
Are you? Is the hatch towards Kevin?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'll just crawl that way.
It looks like he's coming from, like, mostly across the map. There's a completed generator in front of him. I just saw Zach on the screen.
Yeah, I see a very spooky ghost, Zach, but I'm good at hiding, even with Tyler trying to give me away. And it helps that I am prone.
You're also going to die anyway. You will bleed out.
I know. Well, unless Zach picks me up and fails to get me on a hook.
Oh, there goes Kevin.
I feel like I have actually shown. I know I've shown Ed this before.
No,
I don't know.
I've
It
never
looks
seen
like a
that.
little, like, metal trapdoor in the floor. It's like,
I am
if this game is
looking
built on a grid system, it's like one square.
I hear Zach, but don't see him. Do you know where the thing is, Tyler?
Yeah, so over to your right. And then take a left through those when you get there.
Yeah. Can I get there?
No, I think you're gonna die first. It's in a building. It's like
No,
a
it's
small
not.
shed.
It's not in a building. He was just.
Nope.
It's right in front of an operating generator.
Is it? Okay.
It
Yeah.
literally spawned in as I finished the generator. Like, it spawned basically, I stood on it as it popped into existence. I was like, oh, there's the hatch.
Although I guess the Ed could always rewatch it and see where, and watch Tyler's screen when he escaped through it.
I mean, you could just go on the wiki. They probably
Yeah.
have a picture of what the hatch looks like.
That is true. You must have ended up in some weeds, because I literally could not see you.
Yeah, he was crawling through weeds pretty much the
No,
entire time.
there were weeds right next to that hook. I just crawled into them. And then I made my way from patch of weeds to patch of weeds. Occasionally some smoke.
If you hadn't said anything, Kevin, I'm not sure I would have found you.
Yeah, I literally lost that round because I answered Tyler. That and Jeremy refused to die.
Hey, you were playing greedy.
Yeah, but if I hadn't said anything to Tyler, he wouldn't have found me.
Well, okay, well, that's fair. But also, I wasn't just going to die.
Yeah, but I
had
could have
the
sat there and
escape
waited
chance.
you out.
It's true. I would have still been crawling around
Weed.
looking for you, though.
And that was a that was a 50-50 chance on opening the correct cabinet.
Yeah, well, what I had been doing was hopping back and forth between them.
For
I
any
actually
particular reason? Like,
Well, it's a
Don't
lot
you-
harder to spot them in the cabinet.
Well, no,
Well,
don't you... You can't just sit in a cabinet for several minutes, right?
I think
I
if you do that, you will like generate crows on top of it.
Yeah, eventually.
So I was sitting there bouncing back and forth between the cabinets.
yeah,
to
I
get
thought it was if
around
you
that.
did or went too long without interacting with a generator, you started activating crows.
There are different things that'll... It's not just activate a generator.
Or interacting with a generator.
I think it might just be if you spend too long in one place.
Yeah, I think that is what triggers it.
But, yeah, up until that point, I'd never even seen Kevin. And it was just really bad luck on Tyler's part that I kept running into him.
Yeah, I wanted to escape the match without Zach ever seeing me.
That's the way to do it.
Who's got that green thing?
I think that's me.
You realize the purple salty lips is that, but considerably instead of...
Moderately.
Yeah,
And they stack.
yeah.
When you were in the murder basement, were you in one of the other cabinets, Tyler?
I was never in a cabinet.
Oh, I just must have totally missed you then.
No, yeah, you went to attack me, and you went to my left, and I went to my right, and I just ran upstairs, and I thought you were on my tail.
Oh, I was tracking the
The blood.
what's it called? The scratch marks.
This is the map I don't like.
Oh yay, we're indoors. Fucking excellent.
Yeah, there's no grass to hide in.
Well, then I can't freaking find things.
Yeah, I do not like this map.
Like, at least in some of the other maps, I can look around and find...
And kind of see stuff.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, there's a generator over that away. This is like, run through rooms, hope I fucking find something.
Yeah, I think in the terms of like the way this game works, I think the open maps, the more open maps, are better.
For those
It
survivors,
depends,
anyway.
because they're also, for killers that have ranged attacks, like the guy with the harpoon or the huntress, the open maps are terrible, because then they can just, you know, there's nowhere for you to hide. I don't know how to fucking get around in this map.
It's definitely not going good for me either, if that makes you feel better.
It does not.
I didn't think it would, but...
Is this the, blip?
Stranger Things?
Yeah, the Stranger Things map.
I believe so. It's either that or
Who's the hunter right now?
Jeremy?
Me?
He is a Pyramid Head. I just saw him walk by.
Hello.
Still not seen anything even remotely generator shaped.
I've run across two, but I fucked up the very first one I found, so...
I think that was rebar, not a person. You find generators that are have zero progress on them.
I mean, that makes sense since none of us can find a damn generator.
Yeah. Except only the killer can find generators.
Yeah, I normally run a map for this reason, but... I've been finding them
just leave
less
off that?
I
useful.
found a killer!
You got away from me good, guys. I didn't realize you could just leap off that, which makes sense. It would be pretty abysmal if you could not, but...
I've already been in this room.
Hello. That's the second time this game that's happened.
This would be a bad place to die.
You sure? I think it looks okay. Hi.
Come on, Ed! Let's go!
For me.
Ah, it got me.
That's alright. It was a good effort. Did the firecrackers make you drop him, Jeremy?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was hoping would happen.
And it was like an instant blind. That was a very good move.
Personally, for me, it was lucky that I had been in that area a lot recently, but...
Nah, it's cool, guys. I'm fine.
Well, I mean, I'm using the fact that you're on a hook to take some progress on a generator.
It's okay. He's like right on my hook.
It's a dead scientist, not a survivor. That is smoke, not a survivor.
He's nowhere near me right now, guys.
Alright, so we know we've got a place on the map where we know Jeremy is. That's useful. Oh, shit.
Are you marked somehow?
He was for a second.
Does vaulting make noise for the hunter in this?
I don't believe so.
I think that one must be done.
Yes, but I don't think it like specifically marks you out.
Doing well.
still have not found a single generator.
I managed to fix one.
Yeah, I was gonna
Me
say,
too.
You guys fixed 3.
Well, someone just scream healed.
Well, like, there wasn't any skill check or anything. Like, it just...
Yeah, that's what happened to me the one time, or I guess the last time that happened to me. The last few times I've been healing people, it's just gone exactly how I expected to, where they're just some skill
Maybe it's
checks
because I
while
was
you're healing.
using the med kit.
Seriously, where the hell are the generators?
One just exploded.
Bye! Woo! That was close. I didn't notice you coming up on me. That was horrifying.
Down the hatch? I'm not sure where you went.
I'm okay with that.
Like, you know, that doesn't seem physically possible, sort of way.
Also, yes, you can go down hatches if they're open.
The hatches are open?
No, he means if you find
Shoot
a
the
hatch.
tentacles! Open the core!
I think Tyler means if you find a hatch.
Oh,
Yeah,
neat.
and what Jeremy meant was a Star Fox reference.
Did somebody find the hatch?
No. So there are like tubes on the second floor on like catwalks. If the hatch on the tube is open, you can hop in them. And I don't think the hunter can.
Can you get out again?
No, it drops you down to the bottom floor. So they all have openings there.
I got to do my thing on Kevin, so I'm happy.
Nah, fuck this nonsense.
What is the thing?
Kevin or Jeremy's special cage.
Yeah, I just don't know what it does.
I believe it's a hook that you have to pass a skill check to survive. I think that's what Jeremy said it was.
Does anybody know where the exit is?
I mean, it showed them briefly. Alright, I've got one open on the bottom floor over here. I think that just showed us everyone.
Just take it, Tyler.
Are we even close to you?
Yeah, one of you. Hello.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, just go.
Taking the win.
I've got full health, so I can kite for a little bit if I need to.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's 3 of us. I'm out.
Damn,
I think
this is very
that's
bad
3
for
out
me.
of 3.
So Zach can
Your
leave
door, I'm
too.
taking the other one.
Well, I feel like I'm a bad person now and have no value in society.
I found a generator.
This one was really my map. Like, for whatever
Oh.
reason, this one just really clicked for me.
You know what was funny, Jeremy?
Huh.
You walked right past that door, and I was hiding right next to it, and I watched you walk past me.
Which, near the end there?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I saw you out of the corner of my eye, but there were 3 times I walked by that door. Was like, is that a person? Looked, and it was a crow. And I'm like, oh, that's not a person. So
yeah,
I'm like,
so-
you won't get me this time, crow.
I was hunched back there. I saw you go by, and I'm like, I am so dead. And I just listened to you get farther and farther away. And I'm like, well, I think I'm going to take my chances because I think he's going after everybody on the other side of the map.
I never saw Tyler or Ed.
Yeah, you did. You almost got me
Oh,
when
yeah,
I hopped down that
that's right.
tube, remember?
Yeah,
Oh,
I do remember the tube that I'm still confused about.
I don't know that you ever actually saw me, Jeremy.
Was that not you I was chasing at the end? I don't know who anyone is, so.
You.
That could be.
I was nearby, like that was me you were close to, but I don't know that you actually like. I'm obviously I can't see your screen.
Is it my turn for killer?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
But yeah, so like you went after Kevin when you went up the stairs, and I was actually in a corner. So you walked
Yeah.
right past me a couple times.
I was trying to move to the corner, saw Zach was there, and I was like, shit! and ran upstairs.
Yeah, you also walked right past the room I was in working on a generator. So
I
I'm
was
like,
heading
am
to
so
that
dead.
generator.
Yeah, but I cocked up one of the skill checks and blew it.
I was real
But,
proud
like,
of myself.
I had a bunch of like weeds and shit on my screen after I stepped on like a red puddle. Is that what you were talking about, Jeremy?
Yeah, that lets me send you to my cage.
Okay. I didn't. I thought it was just part of the scenery.
You were marked for me, but
So I didn't
I have
see
to
it?
down you before I can do it.
Which in order
it
to
requires
defeat
skill
it,
checks, and it is instant. Like I don't have to pick you up or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's
go
a
for
little
a
bit
page.
like the. It's a little bit like the pigs thing.
I get sort of. The pig thing's more complicated. Although I've not been on the receiving end of it yet.
Fuck the pig thing.
That I will always remember when you put two of the cage, the helmet thing, the bear traps. That's what it is. 2 bear traps on me, hooked me twice, and I still got away.
I just wanted you to die, Zach.
And I hit 5 of the fucking things, and all of them were duds.
Whereas I got reverse bear trapped, went to the first one I found and got it off.
Because I get hooked once, and then Kevin's like, well, I'm going to let Jeremy die, I guess.
Teamwork.
Working together.
Remember when I said, hey, I guess I'll do it all myself?
Ed, did you actually work on a generator at all that last game?
Yeah, I got the last generator.
Okay. I was actively working on one at the same
Like
time.
literally the last time I said I can't find a fucking generator, I turned a corner and saw a generator, and I'm proud of myself that I didn't say, "Oh, a generator."
I just saw generators all mapped, but they either had no progress on them or were done. I never found someone working on one. I never found one in progress.
The first one I worked on was one of the ones I absolutely hate because it was in an alcove with one way in, one way out, and only one person could work on the damn thing. So it's like, if the killer comes around the corner, I'm screwed.
I really wish I could filter these damn perks.
I think one of the reasons why I don't really like the indoor ones is because a lot of them are multi-level.
Yeah,
And-
looks too.
Like, you can hear the killer, but he's not on the same level as you are.
Mm-hmm.
I've been using the black key and I love it.
I forgot
What does
to give
it
myself
do?
an item. Oh well.
Within a certain radius, it reveals you can use it to reveal where the killer is.
Huh.
So like when you hear the heartbeat, you're like, "Oh God! Oh, he's over there or down there."
It's
Hey,
Michael
it's a
Myers.
Michael Myers.
It is.
I noticed. Oh yeah.
He sounded fun. I was like rereading his personal perks, and I think I'm going to like playing as him, even if I don't do very well.
Well, I remember
know-
I've got that one stream that we did, and I just was like a complete and total moron when it came to him. He speeds up throughout the game, but he starts off slower than everybody else.
But you have to stalk the, or you have to not kill your obsession, basically. You get bonus points for hitting anyone who is not your obsession. I wish I'd give an indicator on that.
So the totems don't accomplish anything.
Unless there's a candle underneath of them.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi, I'm stalking you.
What if there's a candle in it?
Oh, hi. Why you...
Then they deactivate one of my powers if you get rid of it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was a thing.
So one
But
of your
5
powers
totems will
deactivated?
spawn, and
Creepy near
only
me.
one
Oh!
of them will be lit.
I might be his obsession. I don't know why I ran this way. It was the wrong way to run.
Hey, guess who's not my obsession, Jeremy?
I see that. Shit. Hey, person coming to... never mind.
He's right behind me.
Yeah, I know. I saw him hit you. I was trying to warn you.
Oh.
The thing
I
was,
hit him a
the
little too
music
early,
stopped.
though.
Tyler's going upstairs. Tyler is upstairs. Tyler is right behind you.
Thanks.
Thanks,
For,
I didn't know he was there.
Hey, if you're not gonna be a team player, Zach.
you do
I mean, he
realize
was on
I
the way.
moving to help you.
Likely story.
Zach actually
like not
rescues
getting
people
on
most of the
valid.
time.
Yeah, I have a reputation for not helping anybody, but I'm usually one of the first people to make a move. Fuck.
He's never gonna be the guy who chases right away, but he frequent.
Damn, that was bad luck.
It was a bad swing on my part too, though.
Like, figured that. But, like, for you to come over there right when I started working on the generator.
Lame. You successfully lost me. I haven't even seen Kevin this match.
He's good at that
Happens.
sometimes.
That's all luck and not skill.
It's true.
If there's cornfields, then it's all skill. I don't know what it is. But for whatever reason, I'm amazingly good at losing the killer in cornfields.
They're fun.
I don't actually know what stalking people does. Like, I assume I should do that because it's, like, one of my mechanics?
I think it buffs you in your killer form.
Yeah, I think the more you do it, you get to the point where you're like race car Michael.
Oh, hi, Michael.
I found the hatch.
That's not helpful.
Yeah, I anticipated that's the way you would go, so I just walked around the edge. I wasn't actually chasing you through there at all.
I tried to spin my camera around and it really didn't want to.
They're leaving Jeremy to die.
Damn. You lost me, Kevin. Oh,
Until then.
until then.
I was trying to heal myself. Man, if only I had opened that door.
You were very close. Well, I didn't realize I saved progress. Fuck. I was, like, taking the time to stalk you for a second. I should go look up what stalking actually does. I think it was actually useless for me to do after a while, and I should have just been hitting people, but...
I think if you
It gave me a speed boost once and never again.
It might have to do with the obsession. He's kind of weird. I opened the door and...
9:30.
Alright.
I mean, I'm pretty much fine, but...
I don't have to be anywhere till Wednesday.
I think me and Kevin both actually have to be up for work.
I do not.
I mean,
have
I
work
technically
tomorrow,
had to be
but
up
I
for
don't
work.
like this game, so
That's fair.
That is fair. It's okay every once in a while. I mean, we all like it more than Kevin does, but... I mean, I definitely understand where he's coming from.
I was not feeling tonight. That might be the fact that it is not currently October.
Isn't it? Do months even exist anymore?
It's October somewhere. Is that what you're suggesting?
Alright, so I think we'll go ahead and call it here.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, thanks for playing, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Talk to you guys tomorrow, I guess.
Hopefully.
yep.
See ya.
Have a good night, guys.
Yep, take it easy, everybody.